If you think Apple overcharges for RAM, you're absolutely right. They charge $3,000 to go from 32 gigabytes of RAM to 192. So in this video, I'll show you how easy it is to replace it yourself and get 192 gigs of RAM for only about $700 by using our links down in the video description. I'll also prove that it works just as good as Apple's RAM, and we'll finish it off with a guide on how much RAM we recommend for your specific use case. First, unplug the power cable and anything connected to your Mac Pro. Then twist the handle at the top of the case and lift it off. Go around to the back and push the unlock switches to release the RAM covers, then pull them off. To remove the factory RAM, push the tabs at each end of the RAM sticks, then carefully pull them straight out. You'll notice that there's a notch on the RAM connector that's offset towards one side of the stick. Before you put in your new RAM, grab the RAM cover and take a look on the inside. You'll see a diagram that shows you which slot to put your RAM for each configuration. If you've got 6 RAM sticks, like most people will, you'll be placing them into slots 1, 3, 5, 8, 10, and 12. Now grab one of your new RAM sticks and make sure that the same notch matches up to the notch on the Mac Pro's motherboard. Then carefully push the RAM stick in. You'll hear a satisfying click when it's seated, and the tabs on each side will lock into place. Once all of your RAM is in, put the covers back on as well as the case, and you're done. As you can see, the RAM shows up perfectly in the configurator and runs at the full 2933 MHz speed that Apple advertises. Now let's get into our RAM recommendation guide. Keep in mind that we'll have links to those RAM kits down in the description. Since you're buying an expensive professional Mac Pro, we think that 96 gigs for $450 is the perfect amount of RAM for doing music production, photo editing, compressed 4K video editing, and most other professional productivity applications. For those doing specific tasks such as high-resolution raw video editing, virtual machines, really high-end 3D design, or specific apps that can utilize a lot of RAM, we think 192 gigabytes for $717 is a really good amount that shouldn't limit the majority of professionals, and that's actually what we bought for our Mac Pro. Now for those that want to go all out, 384 gigabytes for $1,434 is honestly the most we'd recommend, even if you get the 28-core CPU. In fact, Apple only used up to 384 gigs for all the tests that they ran and showed off on the Mac Pro product page, proving that even Apple thinks that's enough RAM. We've got links to those great deals on all those RAM configurations that we recommended down in the description. Just make sure to order and use 6 sticks if you want your RAM to run at full 6-channel speed, or use 12 32GB sticks for that massive 384GB configuration. And if you're worried about those links pointing to the right RAM, Apple actually provides a support page with all the required RAM specs they recommend, so you can double check our RAM links to verify that they match up to Apple specs. If you're wondering what else is upgradable on the Mac Pro, or if you want to see how loud the Mac Pro gets under full load, check out those videos right over there and click that circle above to subscribe for more Mac Pro content coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.